First one of the year is always a CRA trade show. Last year we had 130 exhibitors and over 1,500 attendees. And it was sold out. Nearly 4 decades strong and it's still growing. It remains one of the most respected roofing events in the region.
My name is Hal Pompeo with RTP Roofing Company. I'm the new president of the Colorado Roofing Association, and it's my pleasure to introduce our previous president, Guy Mumford of Cougar Roofing, all who have had the pleasure of knowing and calling him a friend, knowing he has high character, values, and work ethic that is always displayed in his business, personal, and coaching life. I would like to now introduce and thank Guy for being our past president and appreciation of our award winner of the past president, Mr. Guy Mumford. Thank you, Guy.
The members of the CRA are a very generous group of people, from manufacturers to suppliers to contractors. If we find a need is there, these companies always answer the call. This year, we were once again contacted about a major project involving the need for a roof at the Matt's Son Animal Adoption Center. This no-kill animal shelter and adoption center strives to give animals, including the injured, abandoned, and abused, a second chance of life. That's a true community service. It only helps to enhance the image of our industry.
Since 1998, Pinnacle Insurance has proudly partnered with the CRA and the Moody Insurance Agency. To date, the program has returned over $5.3 million to the association and the participating safety group members in the form of dividends.
First time our award represents the companies that have stepped forward. Companies willing to share their work, their craftsmanship, and their pride.
Alright, our association literally has something for everybody. We are recognized nationally as one of the top state roofing associations. Kurt, are you ready to present tonight's award winners? Well, come for it. We invite roofing contractors from across the country to cast their eyes and opinions on this project. Anniversary, it's been already such a special night. We decided as a committee to do a little something different.
In celebration, we have a first time ever People's Choice Award.
The envelope, please.
And the People's Choice Award goes to Rolling Lodge.
Thank So we're all going to introduce our Legacy Award winner because almost all of us have been on this committee for a long time. Almost as long as our winner. And I was on the board the very first day that our Legacy Award winner, who we haven't named yet, came on and took over as our executive director. So over those 5 years, I have many stories, but we're restricted to only one sentence. But I've already said 2 or 3. So, what I will say about our Legacy Award winner, not named yet, is that the vision that Conrad always spoke about, that lives in all of us, as in whatever we do in life, is that our Legacy Award winner, yet to be named, never tried to guide that vision. We would come with these crazy ideas, let's try this, let's try that, and she just let us talk. And then, it's like, you do it. But through all those visions, she kept us on track, she didn't let us go off the rails, and we got things done. And I think that's a true definition of somebody that's in that position. And I got more, but it's not my turn. No, one event.
Well, this person, not to be named yet, is quite a rock star, and we owe everything at the CRA to her, along with some other people, but primarily this person. Did I let something slip?
Yeah, hers will I said she hadn't been named.
This person is our Wonder Woman, our Supergirl, our unbelievable, incredible mother who keeps us in control and keeps us on track and keeps everything going like you can't believe, like a machine. And I am so honored. I am so honored.
Yeah, when I started 3 years ago, I've got to be honest, a little nervous, but my first meeting with this person, I was completely relaxed and relieved. And over the 3 years, it has been mind-blowing how she keeps all of us under control. It's amazing. Well done.
Every golf tournament, every awards dinner, every clay shooting event, everything that I've had the pleasure of being a part of, I've seen you in action, what you've done for this organization, and it's a huge part of the success to you. Thank you.
She is kind and thoughtful. She laughs at all of my jokes. She is too busy to respond to any of my text messages. She's an inspirational lighthouse keeper, and we are filled with gratitude. We really appreciate it.
My experience with this person has always been one of the other women in the room when we were surrounded by a bunch of men. And she and I could look at each other across the room and just crack up. Because of something that was going on in the committee meetings. She has a wonderful sense of humor. As Lord said, she's very, very kind. She watches out for all of us. And there is no way that we would be where we are tonight without this person.
I was on the other side of those lists. Very fortunate to work with this individual. Conrad, I had a special word called glue that I was going to use tonight, and you took it away from me. So after driving over here for an hour, I was thinking about it. But she made this organization extremely strong. I'm associated with a lot of different construction associations, and this is as strong as any of them. But I would say that she made me a better leader of my own organization, and I'm thankful for that. So.
It's the last, so that's great, right? I would say this person is probably the most dedicated, passionate, probably not about this committee, but she's pretty passionate. she's very organized, and she keeps us all in line and keeps things going. She did well deserved.
So the video will tell us what her name actually is.
Tonight's recipient of the Colorado Roofing Association Legacy Award has been with the organization for the past 31 years. If that's not enough to cement her legacy, she says the first person she ever met from the CRA was the legendary Larry Reinhardt, and she's never looked back. Congratulations to CRA Executive Director Debbie Hawthorne, the last of the distinguished line of legacy pioneers. Who was the CRA Executive Director at the time.
The association was much smaller then. Their calendar was much less full than it is now.
She began with a lot of enthusiasm, but she was really a good listener to what we wanted as members.
I have known Debbie for about 3 decades now. I first worked with her on the board, and she was the only other woman in the room, so it's easy for me to gravitate towards her. Back in the day, there were fewer women in the industry than there are now.
But as her CRA responsibilities increased, she finally became the full-time executive director of one of the best roofing associations in the country.
She didn't try to run our association, she helped us run it. She still makes us make the decisions, and we're all like, no, what do you think? And she's like, no, not my job, that's your job.
And it turns out, luckily, she had the aptitude for all of the skills that she needed to have to be able to manage such a complex association.
She is the most organized individual I know. She takes multitasking to a whole new level.
She has helped turn the CRA Awards Night into a packed display of the Colorado roofing industry's best and brightest annual achievement. Though Debbie is hesitant to brag about the CRA's impressive growth during her tenure, one of her CRA colleagues is not. She calls Debbie the heart and soul of the CRA.
She has all the qualities of a great leader, but she's so unassuming, and they're all wrapped up in this kind and caring soul.
She's no roofing contractor, but in Colorado, she's roofing.
She is the glue that keeps it all together. Honestly, anyone who knows the CRA could not conjure an image of it without her. And I hope that she knows that, and I hope that she recognizes because of that, she can never leave. I'm just so proud of her. She's so deserving of this award, and I just, really want to say bask in these moments, Debbie, because you deserve all of it.
I can't take too much credit for how she's blossomed and how helpful and useful and competent she is. I'm very, very proud and happy that this is all happening this year, and many, many congratulations.
For all the people she's worked with, there's not a person in this room that doesn't agree that she deserves it. We're so happy for you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Debbie Hawthorne. Tonight's CRA Legacy Award.
First thing I would point out, did you notice my different hairstyles? All over the place. Thank you to all of you for the kind words tonight. I really appreciate it. As I always do on a webinar, if you don't know me, I'm Debbie Hawthorne, your Executive Director. So thank you for this honor tonight. And I usually make my presidents do this, so if I read my speech, I apologize now. Again, thank you for the honor. It's even more special because this is our 25th annual dinner. I'm proud to be the third recipient of this award, following names like Bill Good and Stephen Phillips on the national national level. The other two winners got some big shoes to fill, but I'm honored to share and be recognized with them. And thank you again to the Lifetime Committee for this honor and that heartfelt introduction. Yes, you made me cry. You represent the best of the best, and those here today and some who are gone, I'm proud to call you all friends. My first memory, which was in the video, was Tim O'Connell. He was managing CRA at the time, and I was just learning association management. He was showing me the ropes and decided minute taking was not his thing. So, as you know, I always try to get you to take the minutes, but that never happens. I was voluntold at one time, so I share that honor with all of you. If you remember, there was an old Ramada Inn on the north side of Invesco Field, Mile High, whichever you want to call it. And the funny thing is that's the first day I met Kurt, and I believe he was leaving the board that day to focus on his company. So after that, the next event was the awards dinner, or golf tournament back at Riverdale. 12 inches of snow. I also had an RV show I had to do that same day, so Mother Nature is not kind, and all of you know that. But I also met Larry Reinhardt. He is a past board president and a Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Not with us today, but I still consider him one of the biggest cheerleaders of CRA. He was, kind of reminds me of you down here. And he did not scare me away. So from that point on, I thought I could handle this, and here I am. So I was 23, 24, fresh out of Metro State with a hospitality degree in meetings and event management. Between my consumer show responsibilities and CRA, I figured all of this would be a good challenge, and I never looked back. When I started, there were 75 members. For reference, we average about 280 right now. But at that time, CRA was not my full-time focus. I was managing consumer shows, RV shows, we had a scuba show, all different shows, spring home patio show. But I got a variety of things. I ran a box office, I did the accounts receivable, managed and sold space, which we still do today for the trade show. So it prepared me for a lot of different roles that the association has given me. I am now my 16th president, Scott Ponzio. I'm going to say this because I need to laugh. You are loved.
That's an omen.
But I may fire you a couple more times in the next few years.
Be the first termination.
But your Italian passion is good for CRA, and I see you doing great things over the next few years. To all my board members, past presidents, past committee members, there are obviously tons of you in the room and too many to thank. Serving CRA was an add-on for all of you and your businesses, and thank you for your time and for trusting me. This role was more than a job to me, it was a passion and my life's work. Managing the board and 12 committees was both rewarding and challenging. On any given day, I was juggling programs, sponsors, events, facility issues, member concerns, and life. So thank you for the late night calls, late night emails, the tough questions, and the high standards. You challenged me, and we challenged each other, and CRA is stronger because of it. I will admit, about 15 years in, I considered leaving IDI and association management. I even interviewed elsewhere, but I stayed for the variety and for the people. Despite the bad rap our industry sometimes gets, you are some of the most generous and caring professionals I know. That's why I stay. Over 30 plus years, we've grown CRA into something Colorado can be proud of. We grew our events to record attendance, expanded our educational programming, championed safety so that everyone goes home at night, worked tirelessly behind the scenes on building codes and advocacy, gave back to our communities, and educated home and building owners. Have we done everything perfectly? No. But we made a difference. I am especially proud of the CRA Training Center, from the first class held on the dock at Red Rocks to the outstanding facility you got to see on the screen tonight. It's more than a training center. It represents opportunity and the future of our trade. Helping launch the young professionals, young and emerging professionals, has also been an honor. With strong mentorship and guidance, their energy, drive, and fresh perspective give me tremendous confidence. Our family's helping out. I have a young nephew in the business and soon to be a niece. So I'm helping out with the future generation thing. But if our young professionals represent the future of roofing, then this association is in very good hands. Thank you to Kurt and Amy for the kind words tonight. Kurt, your return to the board after that first meeting was a little scary. You got about, a thick sheet of paper and sat down, and I thought, well, this could get interesting. And, well, that marked a turning point for CRA. You pushed for structure, accountability, and growth, building systems, traditions, and this very dinner, creating the foundation and building blocks that future leaders continue to rely on. You've not just been a colleague, but a partner in progress and a lifelong friend. And Amy, yes, after all these years, you, Susie, Sue, Gerard, not very many women on the board, so it was always nice to have that time when there was another woman in the room. But as you all know, I'm back to all men again, so wish me luck. But Amy, your leadership has strengthened CRA in lasting ways. You were the first female president and one of the few to serve the 3 years. You brought vision, determination, and heart to this organization. Your commitment to community service and government relations elevated our voice and expanded our reach across the state. She also took the extra time to go out to I think she met every member during her term. So thank you for your kind words and for the video today. I treasure your partnership and your friendship. My family is here tonight, these tables. Mom, I love you. And I wish Dad were here to see this. The values and the work ethic you modeled became the foundation of my career. Mom, your creativity and organization inspired me, and Dad's engineering mind and steady support shaped the leader I am. To my stepmother, you are my daughter in every way. I am proud of the strong and capable woman you are. I hope I've shared some of my work ethic and resilience with you. If I've inspired a small part of your strength, that means everything to me. No matter how busy and long we go between texts, you are always loved. And then growing up with 5 siblings will shape anyone. Through the arguments, the laughter, you've all helped me make who I am. And yes, before anyone objects, I was and probably still am the angel of the family. And if you didn't already know, special thanks to Diana Johnson, my sister, and my right arm. What began years ago as helping turned into a full-time role, and the CRA is stronger because of her.
And finally, to my husband, the love of my life, thank you for sharing me with this association for so many years. The long hours were always because I believed in this work. Your support means more than I can say. The greatest honor has not been this award, it has been serving you. Thank you for trusting a 23-year-old kid with a snowed-out golf tournament and everything that came afterwards. Thank you.
Wow. Great job. Okay, happy 25th anniversary.
Debbie, so happy for you. All of us, thank you for all you do. Congratulations.
Debbie, my hands are sore. Congratulations to all the project award winners.
Congratulations to the amazing groups of first-time interest.
It was a great year for the CRA. We broke records at every event. We doubled our training center space. We continued with strong involvement with the state legislature.
Such a night. So many people involved in tonight's success.
And thanks to everybody here. Thanks to all of you, and happy anniversary for your association.
How about the staff and servers here at the Social Capital? Can we give them a hand up?
Our AV team, my mic's taking place all night.
Yes. Alex Chavez, our official awards dinner photographer.
When I became president long ago, when Debbie was still a young girl, one of the things that I heard from manufacturers and wholesalers was we always asked them for money, but nobody ever gave them any love. So tonight, sponsors, we love them. Thank you.
All the committees, volunteers on those, board members that keep the CRA in motion. Thank you.
Eric Steinbates, who for the last 24 years has been our official video production professional responsible for all these videos.
Susie Boyd, author of the text for the winning projects. Thank you, Susie.
Thanks to Josie Woods, our newest CRA staff member.
And awards dinner committee, thank you very much.
Diane Johnson, as we know, everything training center and wherever else she's needed. Thank you.
Robert Ritter, interviews, programs, text for tonight's Legacy Award winner video. Just fantastic job every time. Thank you.
And thanks as always to our director, but now our newest Legacy Award winner, and thank you for all you do.
So importantly for our workers, company teams, always looking to deliver the best as we saw tonight and all out there representing our industry. Thank you.
And that, my friends, wraps up our 25th anniversary celebration. Thank you all for making it successful. Welcome safely. All winners come up here and get your